Alright guys, welcome to Epic Cards and Games Saturday Night Tournament. Here we see Creighton on the left, Luke on the right. Two people that I know very well, and I'm also joined today with my boy Ton. Hello Ton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Eric. Thanks for having me here. What's up, everyone?
Awesome. Here, we're gonna see Branded versus Orcust Mitsurugi Azamina, and this is the Creighton special, you know?
This is truly Creighton special.
Now, this is Burst Protocol. This is during the, well, it was technically supposed to be, the Burst Protocol tournament, but that was actually in the morning. This is a Chronicle tournament that had to get rescheduled at night. But they had the choice of either playing with the Chronicle decks or playing, actual Yu-Gi-Oh! And they said, yeah, we'll just go for actual Yu-Gi-Oh! It does mean that they didn't get Burst Protocol for pricing, but, like, it's fine.
Is mhm. Is
It's
this
official
still
next week.
pre-ban list or is this post-ban list with three Habas?
This is post-ban list. So
Okay, that's good
Creighton
to
is
see.
playing with one Habakiri, and I played him as well, and he told me, yeah, like, this deck still, feels really good. One Habakiri did nothing, so Mitsurugi engine,
Yeah.
still okay.
Still, I remember from watching his deck profiles, he only played two Hobby last time he topped with this. So
Oh,
it isn't that hard for him to go down from 2 to 1, I imagine.
yeah, it looks like it shouldn't be. Okay, that's what's up. So here now we see the token went to Galatea, which searched him, I think, Babel, and then he goes Deception with the Abelstar. Um, oh, okay, he hard drew the Azamina spell. Never mind. Okay, that's because he has
Oh,
this
okay.
on field, and then he grabbed Deception off of the Murcielago. Okay. He hasn't set up a Omni Negate yet, though. But, like, I guess even if you get nibbed here, you just Galatea summon back and use a token to make Galatea. I think you can do that.
I think so, yeah. And he's just baiting. He's
Yeah.
trying to see if his opponent nibs, which is crazy.
Now, I wish I was able to capture his graveyard, but he plays super wide. Like, if you ever play against Creighton, he uses his entire field. It's a little annoying.
Does he loves the space.
He added Hallowed Azamina by putting back the Murcielago, and is going to activate Deception, activate Hollowed,
And they,
sending the Deception. This is free, of course, because he'll be able to reset it. And that
yeah,
puts in the Ilya Silva, and now he can commit into a full Orcust combo
yeah.
without worrying about Nibiru here. Oh, it looks like he's going to
And
draw first.
one thing I will say about Creighton, his cards are always all very straight, very like not damaged.
Uh, yeah, at face value, but when you actually look at his cards, they're all fucking bent at a 45-degree angle on top. So here he sets
uh,
up the field spell, and now goes for Galatea.
hmm
Harpor banished to special summon from the deck.
oh, okay, so now he's locked in the darks, which never really mattered because Mitsurugi is all dark.
Exactly.
And boy, is his field wide.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Maybe
he
that's why he plays
plays.
on a bath doll.
Yeah, like he bought he bought the blanket. He's playing with the whole blanket. So he sets Crescendo off the Galatea effect, resummons the Galatea Eye to link with the Longirsu to make Enel Girsu.
Oh,
Now he might keep the monster. Oh, maybe he doesn't have to, right? Because he can make like IP here. Oh, but
mhm.
he will grab back the Girsu, put it back to take the token that he gave him earlier with the Girsu to make IP in this form and fashion. Okay, that's not bad. But he doesn't
That's a
have the
really good
Girsu.
play. He does not have that yet. We'll see if he goes into it, I guess.
He might actually, because he banishes the Nightmare to dump the World One, I can imagine. No, Symbol Skeleton. Okay, that summons regular Galatea. And then regular Galatea gets summoned with the Dingirsu, adding the symbol as a material. And then on the
Yep.
follow-up play, you can go SP, IP into SP, bring back symbols to summon Ding, and he just has a lot of interruption here. No
And
Mitsurugi.
he never, yeah, he never went Mitsurugi combo, which is crazy to me.
I guess he never needed it.
I guess so.
So here we
I
see
mean,
Radiant Typhoon Vision from Luke, and he grabs MST to hit the crescendo. It will be protected by
Oh,
Dingirsu, though. You gotta remember that. Dingirsu
that
can
is
protect.
that's a pretty good protect.
I think
That does
maybe I
suck
would
a
have
lot for
just
Luke.
drawn 2, honestly.
I think so too. Knowing he can just protect it, it just doesn't feel worth it.
Yeah, like if there's one thing that Creighton does is like he's hella autistic about his like effects, and what I mean by that is he will not forget what to do, and
He
Luke
doesn't.
scoops it up, and we will be back at game number
That
2.
yeah.
Well, all right, here we have game number 2. We see Luke starting, and he goes ahead and dumps the Bestial Lubellion from hand to grab Saronir, I believe. But no, he's gonna
Nah.
grab
Ooh,
Magnemite.
Mag. You love Mag?
I guess it's worth it because, like, in this matchup, the Bestials are just gonna put in a lot of work.
Yeah, I agree with that. And he must already have access to Brand Infusion because I don't see what he discarded. It might have been Fua.
It could be Fua, because Luke is going to resolve this. So yeah, this is definitely Fualos. If it was Ash Blossom, it would have just, you know,
Yeah.
gone to the grave. So he reveals Grangwignol to summon out the Cartesia.
Yeah. So
Now,
Luke must have a way to get to Brand Infusion since he didn't grab Sorenir off the Lubellion.
we'll see what ends up happening, but it looks like he is not going to commit any more to any summons because Nadir Servant is now in play. So this is going to
Fair.
prevent him from going into the extra deck at this point. He could send Albion. Oh, yeah, because like that gets you the Fallen and the Virtuous, and now you got a Dogmatica monster. Oh, wait, you can get Fallen of the White Dragon?
Yeah, that counts as following Albaz at all times. So you
Oh,
just
it
grab
can
that card for
also
free.
add Albaz. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. That card's really nice.
No one does that, you know?
Yeah, no one does it, but you can. It's really nice.
That's what's up. Oh, and he plays around the Fua by summoning the Ecclesia from the hand. I will say, the branded lore cards are really, like, good to look at. Everything secret rare, everything, like... What can you do?
They are beautiful cards. They are beautiful cards. I love all the alternate artworks too. And Luke is going in
Yeah,
without giving him a single drop.
Wham, like...
He's gonna have a lot, and he must have drawn call by at a later time or something. Because I don't know why he discarded it.
Yeah, nah. He probably discarded it off of the Typhoon Vision whenever he drew. That's the only thing I can assume. Because if I have called by and I go against Fualos with my branded deck, I think I'm hitting that card.
Yeah, so he must have drawn it later off Vision and didn't have anything else to discard, which does suck because call by would be really good against Orcust here too,
Right.
or Mitsu too.
Sam. Well, he does go for the Magnemite, banishing the Mercurier, which is basically a +1 here, because you get a lot of cards. Plus, you get Lubellion to add the Loss, and now you get the Shrouded to send in white. He has a lot of follow-up here, actually.
He's setting himself up to not die, which is a really good play into Fua.
But does this board have anything for Murakumo?
Nope, it's gonna eat a Murakumo board wipe. And that's why I hate branded loss, because I feel like the card is just off. It just doesn't do anything.
Well, we'll see what he can do. He does have Ecclesia to summon a Fallen from the deck, which can be an interruption. He has Cartesia to fusion summon. He has Quem to special summon, right?
Yeah, he'll be able to reborn. The problem with Clem and Ecclesia is interruptions that they both get you Albaz, which is cool, but then the Albaz effect can only be one. So they both kind of bottleneck into the same interruption. So I'm curious on what he brings out with Quem and the value with that.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. We have Fallen set, and that's did he resolve Magnemite? It doesn't look like it. He's about to do so.
I thought he added the Fallen. I thought he added Gear 5 Albaz already.
He added it to
Oh,
hand.
I guess he's resolving it now. Okay.
I
think I'm really interested.
Titaniclad, so Titaniclad probably grabbed.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm interested in seeing the way Luke uses interruptions. I imagine he's gonna try an Ecclesia into Albaz into Mirror Jade, so that the Quem can bring back Mirror Jade at a later turn.
Oh, I see. So that he can have 2 Mirror Jades. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So the ideal line will be Ecclesia into Albaz into Mirror Jade, and then you'll fuse the Mirror Jade and like the Cartesia into Grangwignol, ideally. That's the way I would do it to maximize the branded interruptions. But did see that Creighton did draw a Fall in the Virtuous, which puts a really big dent in those plans.
Yeah. I guess it's a little tough, right? Because you can't fuse. I mean, you can still fuse, but like they can always just out the Quem so that you don't get the value off of her. Like, there's a lot of things that you could do here that will net you a positive end result.
Oh, here I think I see Luke go for the Albaz play really early.
Mm-hmm. But this is still fine, right? Because you can just use the other Fallen, right? Oh.
No, the Fallen of Albaz effect has to use itself. The card itself you discarded with. I don't think you can use a second Albaz on field.
Ah, okay. That's tough.
I think.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, the droplet against the Cartesia.
Yeah, so now he's out of interruptions, right? Because Quem doesn't have value. Like, what do you bring from the graveyard out of Quem? And that's what always sucks.
Yeah.
And I forget what Luke's set is, but I don't think that's gonna do it either.
But it's not relevant.
That's not gonna do enough. So that's my biggest problem with Branded is that it just everything funnels into like the Fallen of Albaz interruption, and then once you stop that, it just doesn't work as well.
And because of the token on the field, Quem cannot bring back anything at the moment. His board is locked.
Yeah, that too.
Perhaps it was worth giving Creighton like a draw or two to set up a better board, right? Because like
probably
this doesn't look very good on Luke's end. Because at this point, if Creighton has a way to set up Murakumo, his value is immeasurable.
Yeah, he's getting wide. I personally would have set up just getting another Bistio or two in my hand so that if he does Murakumo on my board, I have a Bistio at least to kind of get me there until I get to play next turn.
Mm-hmm. I did play Luke in the third round, so the branded stuff does do a lot right now. But I think that it's exactly how you said it. It just bottlenecks into itself and doesn't do much in the long run. Whereas when you mix the Fallen stuff with like Draco Tail, Magistus, etc., the sky is the limit.
Yeah, all the brand references lead to making sure your Albaz resolves, and if they stop your Albaz, your Cartesia has less value. Your like everything just has less value. Like a Rinbrum, like a Mirror Jade sending a Rinbrum doesn't do anything now because you've already used Albaz's effect. And that's kind of my biggest annoyance with the deck right now. Is like I wish the interruptions were more diverse.
Well,
and this is really Creighton's game. This guy is just having too much fun with his cards right now.
Yeah, he is. So the Galatea Eye got popped, but like, you know, Hardpour was able to put in some work. Now he has Murcielago, which has the Wanted. If he links off here into Galatea, he can add back the Hollowed, which can get him on the Ilya Silva interruption. And the Galatea can start working as well. Oh, but he has Dark Charmer. That's right. That is actually pretty good here.
Oh my god, and then summon. I know he's playing the Dogma. Creighton must be playing the Dogma card too if he has the Fallen and the Virtuous target. So imagine he summons back Albaz and then fuses with Luke's cards for free.
Oh, but he goes Magma here.
And do you activate Mag? Such a Bestial too? Because that's just fucked up.
That would be fucked up. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, you could, but like, I think Bestials are just not going to be that popular during this format just because it's not super effective against anything. But then, like, that's also not true because you can Magnum Butt, banish the, like, Ecclesia, but that's like a turn 3 thing, not a turn 1 thing. I don't know, man. This is a little weird.
Yeah, I agree. It is a little weird, but Creighton's having some fun.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a Prayers in hand. He's ready to win.
Oh, did he go for Prayers here?
Yeah, he just activated Prayers. I think it's just add.
No, Luke is hella cooked.
Luke is so cooked. I feel bad for Luke. I've been on his side of the board before where you're just like, oh, my branded cards all fucking suck. There's no interactions.
Yeah, it's just the thing is, well, I mean, what do you even do? Okay, well, he doesn't grab Ritual. He just goes for Prayers. Interesting.
That was interesting. I've seen Creighton do that twice now. He did that in game 1 where he didn't Mitsu combo. He just like summon I forget what that card is. The one that adds back.
Yeah, the Kusanagi.
Yeah, that's the second time I've seen him do it now. So I'm kind of curious on why he does that.
I don't know, but I guess we'll see if there's a method to his madness. I think he's just going to just, you know, set up big bodies and then swing over everything.
Yeah. He is having too much fun with his cards.
Like, he's probably just sparing him just so that he can play with himself.
Yeah, I think so. He's like, there's no way you just don't go Murakumo wipe.
Right? Like, that would have been the freest fucking game, too.
But I think, I mean, it's kind of like what I said earlier. How often do you just get to combo off and have fun?
Not very
Creighton's
often.
taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of that.
So he's gonna send
Looking
the
at his cards.
Lubellion here.
That's interesting. I don't know if that would have been necessary.
And then the Deception will give him 15 and make Luke lose 15. Now Kusanagi runs over the Albaz. Dark run over the Token. Silva run over the Cartesia. Magnamut run over the Quem. Attack directly
Creighton's
for
cards
25 and 26.
Yeah, those cards are so spaced out.
They really are.
He still has Haba and Prayers in hand, so and it's funny he just never used any Mitsu cards.
I don't know. I feel like he's definitely just toying with Luke here. Because he could have gone
He's
into
definitely-
NL Gearsu earlier and taken a body, and then that would have made game a lot easier.
I agree. You could have taken like one of the Albazes, make a Evil Swarm Nightmare or something. Like Creighton's just having too much fun, honestly.
God damn, dude.
He gives him another turn just because. Just because he's a nice guy.
Free spirit. Like a true free spirit.
He's just a nice guy. Luke asked him for one more turn, and Creighton said, "I got you."
True. Is this why they went into time almost? Like, this is pissing me off.
Luke comes back in this game?
Hell no.
Because I was like, why is this going to time? This game has been 2 turns, Aaron.
Well, what's that other fusion in his graveyard, though?
I don't know. It was... Albion's one of them. I don't know. Oh, okay. So Luke sent...
Oh, right. He did use Fall in the Virtuous, so it dumped a...
Yeah, he sent Sprin. Yeah, and that's going to get him a Kit. So Kit can now...
Wait, doesn't he
add
have a lot
fusion.
of follow-up here, then, at the end phase?
He does. He gets Cartesia and Ecclesia back and High Spirits. I think. He might have already High Spirits in hand. He gets Fusion. He can put back High Spirits or something to grab. It just doesn't matter, though, right? Like, he's only getting a Fusion that's just going to get negated.
Mm-hmm.
And then the deck just can't beat the IP into Sophia. Plus the other 3 set. And you know Creighton has a Fallen in the grave, or on the field. So the Albaz to, like, fuse off of the opponent's board just doesn't matter here.
Okay, well, let's see what he can do. I mean, again, I think Creighton had game. He just decided not to.
What a nice guy.
What a nice fucking guy. Okay, so Luke has like 20,000 cards in hand. Hella cards in the graveyard that he can use. But, like, is this going to matter? We'll see if he makes it work. So, Starleech Seifert, grab back the Bestial Rebellion. Hey, that's pretty good, you know? I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Okay.
Seifert's getting him there. Secret Seifert would have looked sexy, though, but...
I like that Safer can get Gear 5 Albaz now, which is really cool.
Oh, that is pretty nice, actually. Because you can just send it to search it, right?
Yep.
Nice.
I see Luke playing for the long game here because he just wants to out the IP instead. And Creighton lets it through, which is fair, I think.
Now, Brandon Fusion...
I feel like... Yeah. I feel like maybe... Nah, it just doesn't matter. I was saying, if you can SP the Lost, that would be really good value, but maybe it just doesn't matter here. I'm surprised. Does Sylvia negate activations or effects? Maybe that's why he couldn't negate the Branded Fusion.
I think it negates activations, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that is a pretty good counter loss. Okay, so maybe then, if my opponent threatens battle phase, I would have gone like SP to banish loss, and then the Sylvia beats Fusion.
Okay.
Maybe. But Creighton's probably thinking ahead. You know, maybe he's realizing Fusion doesn't do that much.
Well, I mean, Fusion does get him, though, to Mirror Jade, right? So, I mean, that's something.
Yeah, that's true.
He has to put back an Albaz, yeah. So, he's going to target he makes Star Source, which is going to target the back row here.
Yeah, Jade can't Creighton can't chain because of Lost.
Yeah.
I wish we could have seen what those sets were.
Well, we know the one in the far closest to his extra deck was the Fallen and the Virtuous.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, looks like that was a droplet.
Okay. I don't know. It almost feels like Creighton's just allowing his board to just get broken.
I think so too. I feel like there's so much more Creighton could have done, but maybe he's just really giving Luke a chance to win.
Maybe. He is a fan of Branded, so...
He is the branded guy.
Here we go. Ecclesia, normal summon, I'm assuming. Because you
I
can't
think so.
special here. Tribute to summon out the Fallen in the White. Fallen in the White, grab back Ecclesia. It almost seems winnable for Luke here.
It kind of does. Creighton is really letting his opponent play. But he can't crack the Link 4, which is the hard part, right? Cartesia doesn't fusion anything that's good enough. And then Luke can't... Luke already played Branded Fusion, so the Synchro's off the board.
This is an interesting game.
I don't think Luke is in as good a position as we think he is. Because he's never cracking the board, and he's never beating the Dig Engrave.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna go ahead and he'll Gearsu, add and put back, which are gonna put back Hard Horror, and then steal a monster, which are gonna steal the Fallen of the Fallen in the White. Now Cartesia resolves using the Springen's Kit and herself. And Springen's Kit gets some value here. I think it reborns like basically anything from the graveyard.
It does, and he might reborn Albas here, maybe.
It's gonna be chain blocked by the Grand Wignall, I believe, and that's gonna send the Despian Lulu with Lilith. That's gonna summon out Albas effect, dump the Saronir, Fallen in the White. I mean, we knew this one was gonna happen. That dumps the Synchro and pops the Fallen. By the way, I did get the Synchro Ecclesia because I wanted it for my Fallen in the White, and I'm very glad to say that I have it now.
Nice. Good for you. I am going to wait a few weeks before getting those myself. And this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, Luke's board is cool. Like, it's cool, but it doesn't matter because he didn't make a Mirror Jade off the fusion. And his Albaz effect is never going to resolve. So his interruptions are just reaching about. Like, his board doesn't do anything. He's not... I don't know how big the Link 4 is. It might be 3K or whatever, but he's not going to beat that board.
I think the Link is 2600. But that's not relevant here because like he has a lot of nothing, just like you said. So I'm interested to see what he's gonna do here.
Yeah, and Luke's probably playing for the long game here, and eventually try and outgrind Creighton, I guess. But like if you look at that kit, it just hasn't done anything all game. All right, the Ecclesia is gonna attack on Albaz, which is just gonna get popped again, maybe. So like these boards just aren't doing it.
Yeah.
What does the Synchro Ecclesia's graveyard effect?
So you can target a banished level 8 fusion in the banish zone or graveyard and herself, and then one card on the opponent's field, and shuffle them into the deck.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Yeah, and so I pulled mine. I didn't buy mine. So that's the reason why I was very happy, because I got it from my sneak peek kit yesterday. And the reason why it's really good is because you get to, especially in Radiant Typhoon, any deck that plays Fallen in the Virtuous, right? You get to put back your Albion and herself, get rid of a card on field, and then you can cycle into your next Fallen and the what's it called, Virtuous, and continue to use them, especially in the Radiant Typhoon deck, because you get to shuffle them back too. So it's like an infinite cycle of engine.
Okay, I see that. And Luke is still playing. You know, he went Nadir, grabbed Gear 5 Albaz, and summoned it. And he's still playing, and Creighton's board looks the same.
Yeah. I mean, he has a battle phase though, right?
He went battle phase to kill the IP.
Oh, you're right. So he doesn't have a battle phase. And Creighton then means that he should have a decent amount of follow-up. He can go Enil Gearsu to send something from the field to the graveyard. I don't know what else. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, he has Hollowed to add back. He has Habakiri
Yep.
Prayer set.
He sent the Synchro Ecclesia, so I think it's going to put back the Albion, so his third Fallen the Virtuous is going to be live again.
Yeah. And I don't think that can get stopped by Luke in this at this point.
It's
That's a lot to look through. Now he sets Retribution in the end phase off of the Albion, grabs back Brandon in white, grabs back the Cartesia from the graveyard. And now we have end phase Prayers, tribute to Habakiri, grabbing a copy of Murakumo, and then we're gonna see him summon back out Saji. Oh, maybe Saji added the Prayers and then added Habakiri. Maybe we missed that.
Oh, but then why would you just not add Ritual if you had Habakiri and Asaji, you know?
I don't know. Here we're gonna see Mirror now, and Saji is gonna add the Ritual.
Okay, all makes sense. Man, I feel like Kraden is like, he went Super Saiyan with his board, but Super Saiyan 2 is going to be the Mitsurugi cards. He's like,
Yeah, look at this. I mean, now he's going for the Galatea summon. Looks like he is going to accept the end phase resolution now, and then draw for turn. Oh my god, he drew a Fallen in the Virtuous. That is insane.
oh my gosh, he's just him.
Hollowed Azamina,
Damn,
return.
Puts it back for free, put out a free negate, back out again. Like, oh boy.
Now he's gonna Ecclesia, put back Albion, and shuffle back the Retribution, which is really good because now it's not even follow-up because it's back into the deck, and it's not an interruption. God damn.
Yeah, this is kind of what I'm saying, where I feel like Brand Fusion just doesn't do enough.
I think I would start with Hollowed. Yeah, he almost set the Ritual, but Hollowed Azamina is now activated, and Fallen into Virtuous is gonna pop the Deception. So that outs an interruption here, which is really good.
That's a pretty good play from Luke. I like that.
Now we go Mitsurugi Ritual here. I don't think he has a way to stop it. Crane is going to summon from hand, and like, I mean, what do you do? Okay, so you're going to Ecclesia summon to bring back a... And then chain Rinbroom? Oh, I see. He did that to make space. I'm assuming then he has a valid target in deck.
Yeah, that's my question too. I was like, there's gotta be other Albaz in deck then, and I don't see another white in the grave right now.
I mean,
so I can't really
a Sword Soul, and I know he plays the Golden Sword Soul.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, so he's not cheating here. He does actually have a target.
Okay, cool.
And now
it's kind of unfortunate. Your opponent couldn't even verify if you had a target or not. You know, so that's kind of silly.
Not at all.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Kraden took it, so Luke has to have another legal target in his deck.
Yeah, no.
And Kraden was
Luke definitely has a target because whenever I played against him, he had the Golden Sword Soul in the deck that he summoned off of the Ecclesia. And maybe he's verifying. Yeah, there you go, the Golden Sword Soul.
Okay, cool. That's what they figured. Which in game, in like regionals or whatever, you don't have to verify, right? You can just,
no.
Like,
in the
really
regionals,
verify.
they do not have to tell you. If you want to call a judge to verify because you think they're cheating and you are wrong, then you are the one that's going to get in trouble for calling that. You know, you can't just say, "Hey, judge, I think he's cheating" without valid reason.
And look at the Murakumo value.
It does resolve, and again, he did go Albaz, but he had the Fallen in the Virtuous here, so this is going to blow up the entire field. Luke now, with no cards, is going to scoop it up, and game number 2 goes to Creighton. Congratulations, buddy. You fucking did it.
He's having too much fun. He's having too much fun. There's no way he's like, I'm not gonna Mitsurugi combo just to play a more fun game.
That's what I'm saying. Holy shit. Oh man. Okay. Well, that was round number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. We are going to put out more Burst Protocol content. Again, I'm so glad that I recorded these matches because my god, was the match from Friday. Those matches were terrible.
Yeah, those are awful. This one was a lot more high quality. Like Luke didn't really make a misplay. It's just like Creighton is just better.
Well, we are going to come back in round number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Thank you guys.